Hello peeps, welcome to the Big Deck Players Club with me, Matt Sparks. Today with me, as usual, we have Grayson from Bro to Checkpoint.
Hiya!
And we have Mr. Bumpy McGum.
Hello there.
Wow. I was expecting him to go higher like he normally does. Hiya!
Ah, so you got to fucking switch it up.
Good.
Keep you on your toes.
That's right, you have. Alright, so we're going to have a look at the Tavern Brawl for this week. We're actually recording this on a Wednesday, and this is going to go out on the Friday, because I'm going to Bloodstock, so we want to try and do it a bit differently this week.
Bloodstock.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a look at this week's Tavern Brawl, which means the video will actually be relevant as far as the Tavern Brawl is concerned, so that's pretty cool. And we'll then have a look at some of the cards that got released and announced at Gamescom.
Some of the 312 cards that were released today.
312? I thought it was like 150 or something.
I'm just kidding.
Today it was like 15 or something, 15, 20.
It's like, Jesus. Oh my god. Okay, right, let's have a look at the Tavern Brawl then, which is a bit different this week. I think we actually have to make a deck. Okay, so this is called the Masked Ball. At the SI7 mansion in Stormwind, they have a grand masked ball every year. Everyone is in disguise. When a minion dies, its disguise is revealed, showing the minion to actually be a different random minion that costs 2 less and ready for another fight.
This is amazing.
So if you play a 4-mana creature, it dies and brings back a 2.
Piloted Sky Golem, win.
So if we put in things that spawn other things...
Things that cost 10 mana as well. Like, what is it, Sea Giant? That reduces based on the amount of minions on board, because there is a shitload of minions.
Right. Okay, so what class do we go for?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I went for Druid, but...
yeah, I was thinking of Druid for, like, ramping.
You know the 4/6 taunt?
Mm-hmm.
That's well, I think on the 5, no, not the 5/10 as well. It's 4/6 taunt, right? When it summons, it cancels the death rattle that the game puts on it to summon a random minion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's not that much value.
That's weird. Druid of the Claw, yeah?
Yeah, that one.
That's very, very weird.
Is it worth doing the Druid anyway, just for the ramping up?
I'd say just for the high cost minions.
Yeah, because you've got like Ironbark Protector, you've got the Ancient of War, Ancient of Lore,
Volcanic Lumberer as well.
We'll put a couple of Innovates in then, and we'll put in a couple of Wild Growths to begin with. Yeah?
Cool.
Okay.
Wrath as well, to just either cycle or do damage, whatever. You don't want to actively like deal with their board, otherwise you just give their minions Wind Fury.
Right.
Savage Roar, double of them.
1 or 2?
2.
Alright. So I'm guessing if the Druid of the Claw has that effect where it cancels the death rattle, then I imagine most of these that have a choose one will probably be the same.
I think so, yeah.
As far as minions are concerned. Right. So it's probably best not to do that then. What about a Keeper of the Grove for a silence?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super useful on a high cost minion because it gets rid of the subsequent minion as well.
Yeah, I'll just get one of them. Swipe.
May as well get 2, won't you? Just more damage,
I like swipe.
more burst.
Druid of the Claw, Druid of the Fang is probably... Oh, Druid of the Fang might be okay.
Druid of the Fang, yeah.
Yeah, but it's still just going
to
summon a 3 cost minion, but... Yeah, it's probably better than anything else you're going to get, really. Unless you want to put some decent neutral minions in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You want to put Force of Nature as well.
I'm sorry?
Force of Nature.
Oh, just one of those, though.
2. Combo!
Alright, so then let's have a look at... Ironbark Protector. Put a couple of those in.
Yeah. Malone, possibly. Scenarios.
Malone in.
Yeah, because not only will you get the minion off Malorn, you'll also get Malorn back in your deck.
Mech Bearcat for a slower curve. Well, a lower curve.
What about the Volcanic Lumberer?
Yep.
Is it worth... It's probably... Yeah?
Yep.
Oh, because I suppose it costs less for each minion that's died, so... It might end up being cheaper.
Yeah, because not only can you get it for cheaper, then, it'll also take
I
the
don't think
original mana cost, it'll
I
be
don't
7.
think it does. I'm not sure if
You don't think it does?
No.
Really?
Okay, is it worth putting anything in that's like 1 or 2 cost when it's
No,
the menu's going to
it
cost
doesn't
2
count
less?
when it gets to 0. Well, minus mana.
So will you get wisps or target dummies or anything?
Yeah, so
only on 2
you'll just
mana
get that,
minions.
won't you?
Really?
Yep. You don't get
That
anything.
seems like a
on the
massive
mana,
oversight.
I don't think so.
So
I'm
it's
pretty
not.
sure you don't.
It's not really worth. It's not really worth playing anything that's 2 mana, then, really, is it?
No, you just get a wisp or a target dummy.
Now, the other way that you can play this, I suppose, is to not go for any kind of control whatsoever and just go all face all the time.
Yep.
Okay, so if we let's have a look.
Big Game Hunter could be pretty useful.
Yeah.
I'll get one of those. I was thinking the Harvest Golem because it's got a summon a minion when it dies anyway.
Want to save space for Palette Shredder and Palette Sky Golem as well.
Yeah, well let's put them in.
Mind Control Tech. Mind Control Tech is fucking awesome.
Oh.
Is that 3 or 4 mana?
It don't matter. It steals a minion.
Yeah, I know, but I can't. I don't know where it is.
Oh, it's 3 mana.
Oh, there it is. Should I get 2?
Yes, I had 2, and it worked out a dream. Especially with combo.
Okay. Let's 2 piloted shredders.
Yep.
And we want piloted sky golem. 2 of those.
Defender of Argus might be alright.
You think? Oh, to force them to take out your minions, like
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe
Sylvanas.
Black Knight might be useful.
Sylvanas, because
Sylvanas.
not everyone's going to be running silence in this, are they?
Alright, 1
Unless
Sylvanas,
you
and
don't guess a
then
druid.
what about what's his face? Sneeds.
Who? Sneeds. Oh, that's a good call, actually. I like that.
Alright, is there any amendments you want to make before we start? The only thing oh no, we should be fine with that. That's fine, yeah. Okay. Go on. Anything you want to change?
I'm good.
What are 8 mana minions? Let's have a look through them.
We've got Rag, Kel'Thuzad, Gruul, Foe
I
Reaper,
think it's worth putting some
Chromagus.
sea giants in there.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's look at minions you get from it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Oh man, if it does reduce the cost.
Well,
like
I mean, I'd be quite happy to take out 1 Savage Roar and 1 Force of Nature. So that combo of the 2 is still there, but
yeah, go for it.
and then that way we can put in 2 Sea Giants.
Now,
Where is it?
I think that it goes off the original mana cost, right? Simply because I was
Let's
reading
hope
today, one of the directors of TGT was talking about how, like, you know, the new mechanic. Sorry to if I'm bringing this up a bit early in the podcast, but like
No,
the new
it's right,
mechanic of Joust, that's actually based on the original mana cost of cards, right? So you pull them from your deck. It has to work from the original mana cost. So like Molten Giants would be a mana cost of 20, and you're clearly going to beat everything else.
Oh wow, Molten Giants are going to be well OP for that kind of deck. Holy shit.
Yep.
You have nothing that costs more than this.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bad start.
It's not great.
Right, let's keep the Harvest Golem and get rid of this. This isn't a 10 mana thing,
Although
so-
Sea Giant might have been alright to keep actually, since we're against a Warlock.
Good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it would have been amazing to keep.
Okay,
Coin Hero
welcome.
ability.
Coin Wild Growth.
Coin Hero ability.
Yeah, I think.
And then hopefully it'll slow down next turn. Or just another 1 health thing. Hopefully, please.
Please.
Yeah.
Help, please.
Murloc decks are so ruthless. When you can't deal with it, you're just so fucked.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I'd like to get the Wild Growth out as quickly as possible, really.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
bloody
might give you a chance to do that.
okay.
He's down to 2 cards now, so that's fine. And that's only going to do 1 damage, so we've got 2 Wild Growths.
Sweet.
So let's just use a Wild Growth.
And next turn, Piloted Shredder. Or swipe. Probably not swipe.
Probably not swipe.
Well, it does get rid of his Blood Imp.
It's at the end of your turn, so it's going to be a 5-1 or 1-5.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I know, but we can still get rid of the Blood Imp, which we can't get rid of any other way.
Swipe just to get rid of a 0-1. Nah. Huh? Oh.
Ooh,
Yep.
a 4/7.
4-8.
4/8. Yeah, shit.
Piloted Shredder. Still going to get a minion out of it. Or 2.
2 minions, yeah. Well, 3 minions, right?
Because 2 minions pop out of it. It doesn't, that death rattle
and then you get...
only applies to the minions you play, rather than summon.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
So that's why Force of Nature don't really work. Like, with the mechanics. Oh dear.
Yeah, so this is a 1 mana, so it doesn't have the death rattle thing that these ones do.
Sea Giant, and then kill 1/4. Oh no!
Oh, I misplay.
The Sea Giant then kill the 1/4.
Oh.
What are you doing, Matt?
Oh, Matt.
Alright, Wild Growth, and we'll put the Harvest Golem out. Okay, my bad. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm not used to playing giants. So I always do things in the wrong way. My bad. Apologies.
Man,
misplay.
We're going to have to get you some kind of
full
cheap
responsibility.
giant deck or something.
No. Well, if he doesn't clear now, well, I suppose even if he clears, there's going to be more minions on board.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So would you end up? Would there end up being more minions on the board if you killed that taunt?
Yeah. Try it. See what happens. I think there would be by 1.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have the effect of the Pilot Shredder and the Tavern
would
Brawl effect.
In that case, should I use Swipe on, say, the Murloc War Leader?
Yeah. And
Because then we'll have 3 mana left over to play the Sea Giant, right?
Mm-hmm. I thought you were going to do it on fucking wrong minion then.
So did I.
Sweet.
Oh, it's only 4 mana.
Huh.
But if you put the golem into your Harvest Golem into the Void Terror,
yeah, you're gonna have to. Man, that sucks. Huh.
You get 2 more minions.
You can play
and
it.
3 play a giant.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Fucking hell! What?
It's okay. We pulled it out of the bag. We mathed it out. It's fine.
Oh, Swipe killed the fucking 0/1. That's why.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, the one I cheat.
Can he kill the giant? Can he fuck?
Oh yeah, I guess Undertaker might have been quite a good addition to this deck, but
Nope, it's 2 health and 1 mana.
yeah, no, but we've got quite a lot of death rattles.
It still dies really quick, and it doesn't give you a decent minion after.
Do you want to go Sneeds?
Yeah, Sneeds and kill is 4/4.
Wait. Do we want to keep this for the combo, the Force of Nature?
Ooh, holy shit! No, because that Sea Giant costs 2, then, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So I play Force of Nature.
Remember
I
not
play
to kill
the Sea
anything.
Giant. Yeah, and then I use Force of Nature to kill off what the 4/4, the Void Terror, and the
2
Zombie
ones.
Chow.
Yeah, I'd say the 2 ones and then face because you're just gonna put more stuff on board if you clear his minions.
Yeah, I agree.
If his big minions, even.
Right. Okay. So Force of Nature.
That said, a Void Terror is only 3 mana.
True.
All right.
So it's only
So
gonna be 1 mana.
Yeah.
we'll get rid of that for starters, so that I get my health back.
Get rid of
And then
Undertaker as well, actually, because he can draw 2 cards. It's gonna be a 4/1 in it. And then kill his.
And then just go face.
No, kill his 4/4 with your 8/8. Quick. 4/4 with your 8/8, and then it's not gonna work in time.
Then in turn.
Dad.
Oh no, it would have been perfect.
Damn it.
That's what we get for changing his mind. Well, for me changing everyone's mind. It's fine. Is that a BGH? Oh, no, corruption.
No, he got a corruption.
Oh well.
Okay.
Don't really
Top
matter.
deck to corruption.
Still gonna get a fucking 8 mana minion from it. And then you're gonna play Sneeds. So, unlucky, mate.
Oh.
Don't silence it.
Huh?
You
No,
want your 8 mana
don't
minion.
silence this.
Um,
No, I was going to silence the
succubus.
succubus.
Pointless. You can just kill it with your 8/8. And
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
it's
Because it's going to die anyway,
Yep.
isn't it?
And the Sneeds and face.
Oh no, a wisp. Oh no.
Shocking. Oh no. Right, so
Oh, nice.
Okay, we won. Dun, 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 dun.
how can you expect
Got a
to
pack.
win with like a deck where cards are actually cheaper because they give you a disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go again, and only this time I'll try not to make mess of everything.
Just those sea giant plays.
Yep. It was just that one.
Yeah. Wait, if you're going to change your mind, do it before the timer starts.
Good plan.
Probably a good call, I guess.
Latency exists.
Yeah.
Don't be blaming latency on this.
Is it worth keeping the Keeper of the Grove?
Depends
Keeping
what
the
he's
Keeper,
got,
or
doesn't it?
should
I don't
ditch
think.
it?
Oh, Interested will be coming out
we've only-
anytime
we've-
soon.
Well, we've only got one, so
Ooh. Why have we
I
only
say
got
throw him
one?
back.
is it... all right. Grayson says throw back, so it goes back. Harvest Golem good, Wild Growth good, Pilot Shredder good. All right.
Sweet.
You're welcome.
My greeting. Job's done.
We got scenarios back.
Yep. All right, Wild Growth,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Easy peas.
and then next time we can Pilot Shredder.
Yeah. Awesome sauce.
This is the opening that won me many games already.
Oh, really?
Yep. Wild Growth's just so powerful in this. So far ahead in terms of everything.
Combo that with an innervate.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
Let's make sure he doesn't last
That
that,
was
long
probably-
then.
yeah, that was probably a good use of Gang Up. Is he
Oh,
going
he's
to do
got
it
a
again?
coin as well.
Oh, no, he's got a
Gangs
sap.
up. How many cards has he got in his deck?
26.
I'm curious. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, because he's drawn some in his hand. Well, I think Mind Control Tech's going to be useless in this matchup. Just Party Shredder again.
You sure, or should I Harvest Golem and Hero Power?
Party Shredder.
Yeah, I'd go pilot a shredder.
Just a
as
better
well.
minion.
I don't like wasting that 1 mana though, but okay.
Don't get hung up on mana cost.
Get hung up
I
on
know, I know.
tempo. Tempo is the name of the game.
Sim check 4 in the chin? Oh, yes, I 7.
So now we get 2 extra minions. Aha.
Yes.
Not bad.
Haha!
That's pretty good.
Except we can't clear it really well. I suppose we can kill it off and play some Varnus,
we could-
or...
We could Volcanic Lumberer.
Ooh, yeah.
We could kill it off,
Can we?
which would that would make
Oh,
it
yeah.
down to 7. I could innovate and play it.
Innovate.
Go for it.
That works.
I would.
Or is it worth just killing off one of them and then innovate? Because innovate will take me up to 8 mana. So
Yeah.
if I just kill off the Defias Ringleader,
I don't know.
Okay, but then he'll still have a minion on the board.
Yeah, so it'd be pointless. Well, it's still going to have a minion on board anyway, but...
Well, true, yeah. But a cheaper one.
Oh,
and
well,
that's
if-
much
no, hang
easier
on,
to
if I-
deal with.
so it's for every minion. So if all 3 of these minions dies, it'll be 6 mana. In which case I can play it now. And I
Aye.
don't have to use many of it. Okay, we'll
True.
just do that then.
Hey, Rogue don't have
Okay.
secrets. Oh,
Sweet.
that's going to be a good minion. Ah, you fucking jerk.
Oh, God damn.
Fuck you!
Well,
but-
to be fair,
That's both saps gone.
look at all this shit in his hand. This guy is not winning when he's used both his saps already.
True.
Okay.
And we're on 7 man. We can innovate that out again.
Well, we could innovate
Or
scenarios.
just play his Piloted Sky Golem.
I'd go Sky Golem, yeah.
That's so powerful. Someone's a 4 cost and a 4 cost.
Yeah.
And he's used
Is he
both
going
his
to
stats.
assassinate?
By the power of Ragnaros, I have the power!
Okay, so that's getting taken out, yeah?
Yep. And volcanic lumber.
We get 2 minions. Oh!
Nice.
Boom.
Now, do we want to innovate out the Harvest Golem as well?
Nah, 4 minions, amount of mind control tech.
Yeah, I wouldn't push at this point.
Might. But...
Aye, but got to play around it when it's this valuable and you've got a 7-8 and a 4-3 up.
Yeah, I suppose.
What lurks in the
Oh, that don't really do much.
Okay. Okay.
Just putting out more minions. He's not putting out that many minions. Still not doing very much either though.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love.
He's gonna have to take 7 to face if he wants to kill this volcanic lumberer. Unless he's got a prep eviscerate.
He's got nothing.
Nah, he might concede. I would.
Yeah, he might do.
Oh no, he's not conceding. He must be taking
Is he
7 to
going to?
face. Oh, no, he's just freezing it.
I suppose it's because he's frozen it. Yeah.
Oh well. Maybe he wants us to play an extra minion.
What do you reckon? Should we buff everything?
Yeah, may as well.
Fuck it.
With,
Yeah, do
with
it.
Cenarius?
Yeah. And then I'll face all the time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You don't want to take out the Dark Iron Skulker?
No. But kill his
I suppose we got 2.
kill his 1/1 with your 3/4 or hero ability, innovate hero ability.
Yeah, I'll innovate in hero ability.
Gets rid of 1 then. I just got face.
Yeah.
Face is the place. La, 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 la.
Beautiful.
Well, he'll probably kill off with a 9/4 with the 4/3.
Yeah, but he's gonna summon a 7 mana minion.
Yep.
Yep.
What minions are 7 mana Stormwind champion? Nice.
Oh,
That would be nice, Doctor Boom.
Dr.
But
Boom.
you don't get the boom bots if you get Doctor Boom there.
Still 7
Aye.
for 7.
War Golem is 7 mana.
Oh, what have we got? Has he got Vanish? That
Oh.
suck.
Fucking your man.
Oh, nice.
We got
Nice.
Red and Black Hand. Okay.
And he got a mana title.
I think he picked the wrong
Yep.
deck.
Yeah, I think so. Alright, let's have one more go and then we'll
Cool, cool.
open the pack and then we'll talk about new cards.
Nude cards.
Nude
Yeah.
cards.
It's Hearthstone After Dark.
Well, with some of Bumpy's language, this probably should be on After Dark anyway.
It's just Yorkshire.
Okay. It's just you northern
I've been
bastards.
raised
It's true. It's how I've
as
been
a
raised as
fucking
well.
scumbag.
I swear like a sailor.
Oh, sailor.
Ooh,
Let's get rid of
matron.
Milan
We're
and
against
Savage
Blow
Roar.
Machine.
Yeah.
Wonder what he does for a living.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna keep the innovate because that would be
Okay.
useful.
I thought you just called Matt a blow machine.
No.
No, that's who we're up against. We're up against Blow Machine.
Yeah.
He's just a blow machine, but he won't work for nobody but you.
My greeting.
Innovate and piloted Sky Golem in the same hand together.
I greet you.
So yeah, turn 4
Could
we can
be
do that
magical.
if we don't.
Unless we get
Could
piloted.
be.
Nope.
I'm not getting
Oh
much.
man.
Piloted
Solid
Sky
play.
Golem would have made that good as well. But it seems we are a little bit slow. Let's hope he.
Well,
is
looks
similar.
like he's
Oh,
yeah. It looks
God.
like he might be a bit slow as well.
I hope he's not a handlock. Please no handlock. Yeah.
Well, it would make sense
It would, yeah.
to play a handlock in this.
But is a Molten Giant gonna just summon another Molten Giant?
Probably,
yeah,
but that's
actually.
a pretty good trade. Kill a Molten Giant, get another Molten Giant.
Infinite Molten Giants.
Ooh, nice. We come off winning on this one with our Innovate piloted Sky Golem.
Yeah.
Or should I just wrath it?
No. Let him give
Because
you
then
two
he has a minion on the board.
minions. He's gonna have 2 minions like on the board if you wrap that
Yeah, exactly.
instead of 1.
And you got Nat and then.
True. True that.
We got no for next turn's like. It kind of sucks.
Do you think he was like,
Down
haha,
spells.
got a piloted shredder? And they're like, haha, piloted sky golem, bitch.
Is he just going face with that or what? No,
What?
Shadow Flame?
What was the point of that?
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Amazing.
Oh, not really. It's only a freaking 11. Oh wow, that made it amazing.
Yeah.
Well, we can easily deal with
I'm
this.
gonna have to use
We can,
both
yeah.
of my rats, aren't I?
No, 1.
Well,
Hit the 2/2 with the 2/5, and then hit the 3/5. Because he's not going to be playing many spells, is he?
true.
And then just wrath for 1. And then probably,
Okay.
and then the harvest golem even. That was a stupid move by him.
I thought it was a good
Oh, it is
play,
one.
to be honest with you.
It's really low health though, so it's really easy to get rid of, especially for a druid. Swipe, wrath.
Oh, nice.
What did you get from it? That's what he's
got
got
the
in
war
rage. Oh, wrath that. Oh. That's why we can't damage it or something. And then buff
Would
it.
have been so salty.
Oh, he just wants to deal himself 2 damage again. Oh, okay. Well, we've got another wrath anyway. We can deal 1.
Oh.
Ooh,
Wow.
Hello, Listen.
Well, that's
Wrath.
not good.
or swipe and wrath.
We got swipe, so I'll kill that and take that down to 1. And then what? That'll take that down to 4 even.
Yeah.
I'd swipe the Illidan and then wrath it.
Right. Because she's only got 1
Okay.
damage, right? Yeah.
It's only healing him 1. We've got some big fucking minions coming out next turn. Like, not next turn, but soon.
Very soon.
Yep.
TM.
Ooh, mind
Oh,
control.
where were
will
you
be useful.
just a minute ago?
You prick.
Alright. Yeah.
Mind control prick.
I have no time for games.
Oh no, he's
Oh,
got
so
himself
bad.
on us.
Best to play around that.
How are we going to do that?
Force of Nature. Don't send them all into that one though.
So,
Send
Harvest Golem.
Force of Nature,
And then Force
send
of-
2 of them into Sylvanas, and then send Harvest Golem in and see which one it steals. Yeah,
Alright.
it'll steal one of them shitty ones that you're not going to use.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, yeah, freaking. Oh, cool.
Nice. Nice.
Kill that. What happened?
What?
Oh, fuck me, man.
Oh, Sylvanas.
Yeah, the extra
Sylvanas
death rattle.
ball.
It's so confusing
Yeah.
because it's already got a death rattle.
Yeah.
What should I take kill? Should I kill? Should I kill the 1/1?
Yeah, you have to kill the 1/1.
Do I put it 2 into the? Do I put 2 into the Party Shredder?
Could do.
Do I put 2 into the Mistress of Pain?
Put it into Piloted Shredder. Fuck it.
Yeah.
At least then you can't just easily trade with stuff. It'd be nice if we had another swipe. Or if he
Would,
plays
yeah.
like Mal'Ganis or something. Oh, not anymore though.
Well, he's got 7 mana. He might put out 2 things.
It's possible.
Hopefully.
Then we
Nope.
can mind control it.
Just a Boulder Fist Ogre.
Well, sneeze old Shredder.
Yeah, you don't think I should put a taunt
Or Ironbark, whichever one you want. Both are legitimate.
on? I think we'll put the Iron Bark up for now.
Well, that's
if we
too
don't-
legit to
if we
crit.
don't have a Siphon Soul.
I might do, I suppose.
Nope.
Nope.
Yay!
He's just looking for minions.
Uh-huh.
And then we can
Oh.
mind control
2
tech.
charged creatures and a Kel'Thuzad. Well, we did get
Oh well.
we
Mind
did
control
get
tech.
Emperor Tharasan.
Yeah, my
Mind
control
control
tech
tech.
value, hopefully.
Mad value.
Right, is it worth me killing off something that's a bit crap first? So if I kill off this, the Bluegill Warrior,
Yeah.
and then play mind control tech.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Sad times.
Engaging TC-130 until
Damn.
Nice.
Oh well. Palette try. Sky Golem thing.
Sky Golem.
Has
Yeah.
he got lethal? For 3 off.
No, it's not. No.
Yeah, not quite.
I say it's Mind Blast.
All he needs is Power Overwhelming or Dark Bomb.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Or he's 1 off.
He needs 1, but he did 1 damage because I forgot about Calvin
Yeah.
Shit.
being there back to life.
Oops.
We just didn't want to steal that
Calvin
shit
Lad
minion.
is-
It's legitimate. Yeah,
Oh,
there we
there
go.
you go. Power overwhelming. Here's one.
Ah man. Because we had lethal.
Oh, and Dark Bomb.
Ah, fuck off.
So he had both.
Acting the bollocks.
Oh well, 2 out of 3. That's not bad.
That's what me does.
It's certainly
See,
better.
you would have won then
better
if
than
you had
last week.
combo in hand.
Better than last week.
Absolutely.
So not too bad. All right, let's open the pack. See what we got.
Are you playing?
I
This is-
exclusive Blizzard earlier. I was like, "Hey guys, I've got like 50 packs and I can't open them. It says like they're available in August, but what's going on?" And they were
And
like,
they didn't reply.
"No, they did. They were like, there's a few days left in August. You know, you'll be all right." And I was just like, "Well, you know, can't blame a guy for trying."
Give free elite state, please.
Alright, let's disenchant all of those. Okay, so now that that's done, let me bring up the
The cards.
thing. Okay, so one thing that I wanted to mention before we start talking about cards is the rank bonus for playing on ladder that they're going to be introducing.
Yes.
Because they say, I mean, it says on here that they like hearing feedback from the Hearthstone community, and one thing that's been spoken about like a bunch by a whole different group of people, like just everyone has been saying that there's not much of an incentive to play on ladder.
Past rank
Correct,
20.
yeah.
Yeah, once you hit rank 20, you get your card back, and you don't need to play anything else, really. So what they've started doing, or what they're going to start doing, is incorporate a ranked chest even, not chess, a ranked chest, which will it will give you a reward for the highest rank that you achieve during that month. So if you only hit rank 20, then obviously your reward will be less from the chest than if you hit rank 15, for example. So it looks like, I mean, it's not huge things. You're not going to get huge things from here, but you're going to get some dust, which is okay because it means you can craft stuff that you don't have. You're going to get some golden cards as well, from what I can see, and obviously the card back for that month. So I think that's pretty good, and I think that's a nice incentive. As I say, it's nothing major. It's not like giving you a pack of cards or anything like that. But I think like getting some golden cards is quite cool, because quite often golden cards take ages to get the dust for to craft, and quite often there's other cards that you might want
Well,
And
personally,
common
cost the
cards
same
as well,
amount
so-
that are better quality. Yeah.
the way that I look at it, right, is if I've got a golden card but I've got 2 of the normal card, I don't give a shit about golden cards. So, and that's just my perspective. Like, Matt, I know that you like golden cards and you're looking to get all your cards in gold, right? And that's great. But me, like, I don't really care what the card looks like. It does the same function, right? So
Yeah, same function.
So for me here, if I can get gold cards and I can turn them into dust, that's a win for me.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
obviously
Yeah,
I
and
get way more
yeah,
dust.
you will be able to you'll be able to disenchant them. I mean, I've already got quite a few gold cards already, so obviously if I get duplicates, then one of them is going to get disenchanted. But I generally find that, you know, if I've got 2 of the normal ones and I've got 2 of the gold ones, then I'll just disenchant the normal ones. I'll keep the gold ones because they look prettier. But yeah, they don't really serve any other purpose. They're exactly the same card. They just look shiny, and I like shiny things.
Yeah. Me too.
That's fair.
But yeah, I thought that was a nice little incentive to play ladder a bit more than maybe you are currently. I thought that was quite nice.
Yep, might have to actually bust out some other than my priest deck because I'm staying at rank 20 apparently with that now.
Okay, so let's have a look at the new cards that have been announced. This one got announced literally just after we finished recording the last podcast. This is Flame Lance, which is a mage spell. 5 mana, deal 8 damage to a minion.
Rubbish.
It's Flame Lance.
Is it
Flame
though?
Cannon, right? It's Flame Cannon, but it's bigger brother.
It's pointless.
Yeah, but Flame Cannon is random, and this is not.
Ah, true. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, this is going to be good for the as almost like a replacement for BGH, because BGH will kill anything with 7 attack or more, but it won't get rid of stuff like Kel'Thuzad, who only has 6 attack, but it has 8 health.
For this, I suppose,
And-
for 7 mana you could get rid of Ysera, but for 4 mana you could just pull him off it.
Yeah, I mean that's the other thing is obviously a lot of the time you could just pull him off something. So I don't know. I think you might see them putting one of those in a deck, maybe if it's like a control deck,
It'd have to be Freeze Mage,
possibly.
really, because I don't see anyone
It doesn't.
like.
You can't put a fiery spell in a freeze mage deck.
That's not how it
you
works,
can.
Bumpy.
Okay.
Pretty sure Fireball.
You'll melt all the other spells.
So yeah, you might see one in a deck, maybe, but I'm for the 5 mana. I don't know. I don't think so.
Good arena card.
Yeah,
I could see it being used in
Okay.
arena.
unless you're against like
So
a tempo deck.
let's take a look at some of the other cards then. We got at 2 mana. We got a 2/3 Darnassus Aspirant.
Fuck knows.
I'm not sure how that's pronounced. Battle Cry, gain an empty mana crystal. Death Rattle, destroy a mana crystal.
Sweet.
Now, on my Twitter feed, someone that I've been following just for a few days mentioned that if you're playing as a shaman, you could Ancestral Spirit the Darnassus Aspirant and then reincarnate it,
Oh, that's filth.
It is filth, yeah.
and then you end up destroying a whole bunch of their mana
Oh
crystals.
man,
Yep.
Shaman. I'm so gonna play Shaman.
In which case, you got to be really careful when you play this card.
Yeah,
Hex, Earthshock. It's perfect for this expansion.
So, yeah, Darnassus Aspirant could be good in Ramp Druid, but you got to be real careful. I think you'd have to Battle Cry it, play it to get the Battle Cry, and then
Then
have to
silence it.
silence it,
yeah.
so that you don't destroy a mana crystal, because otherwise that could end up being particularly bad.
Yep.
Okay, also at 2 mana for a Warlock, we have a Wrathguard, a 4/3 for 2, which is very, very cool. You don't get that kind of stat line on a 2 mana minion. But whenever this minion takes damage, also deal that amount to your hero.
I like
No.
this card.
Cobra Shot. 6 damage face and kill the minion.
Yeah.
Yes.
gonna
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of spells that do 3 damage,
But Cobra Shot's
especially around
5
the 2
mana,
mana mark.
right?
No,
As
that's
explosive
explosive shot.
Yeah, explosive shot, not trap.
Oh, then how much is Cobra Shot then? 3?
3, I think. 2? I think it's 3
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, I think it's 3.
Okay.
But you got like frost bolts, lightning bolts.
Wrath.
You know, there's a lot of things that do 3 damage that will get rid of this.
That's
so,
fine though, right? The way I'm
But
looking
they're
at
already
this is
going to
that
have
you've got the
like
potential...
double flame imp.
No, Cobra Shot is 5 mana.
Oh, crazy. What?
Okay.
That's, Alright, then that's not a viable solution.
No, it's not.
No, not really.
Don't fucking come in my house with these hunter cards, man. You know, I fucking know hunter cards.
You know, the scumbag in all of us.
That is, yeah. But like the way I look at this is the maximum damage you can take is 3, right?
Or you can
so that's the
Pyroblast
most
it.
amount of damage. But that's the most amount of damage that you're going to take, right?
Yeah.
But like before it dies, it's going to take 3 damage.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the most amount of damage that can be dealt to your hero is 3. So you take 3 damage, you deal 4 to something potentially.
Oh god.
So you know it's kind of like a blood imp kind of or not blood imp, a flame imp situation.
Yeah. This is incredible.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Flame Imp, Wrathguard, and what the fuck? Pit Golem. whatever it is. That fucking
One that
5/6.
does 5 damage.
5/6 deals 5 damage to face. Ultimate suicide deck.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm okay with that deck. Card.
Yeah, but yeah, 4/3 for 2. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that.
It is.
At 5 mana for rogues, we have the Shadowpan Cavalry, which is a 3/7 for 5. Have you seen anything that's 3/7?
No.
Because that seems like a really weird stat line.
Trump loves this that stat line. I think 3/7. It's like on his Twitch channel, he's got an emoticon with 3/7 and his face in the middle of it. So.
Oh right. 3/7 is a good stat line because it's going to trade with pretty much most things. I mean, you probably get 2 out of that. Plus, it has a combo of +3 attack.
Dodges
so
BGH.
That would. Sorry.
It dodges BGH.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, so it dodges BGH. Yeah. So if you combo it, you get a 6/7 for 5, which is very nice.
It's a Boulder Fist Ogre for 5 mana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy.
So that's pretty cool. I think we'll see a lot of those.
I think the thing is, though, right?
You silence it, it goes back to a 3/7. But even still at 3/7, that's still a pretty good stat.
Yeah, and they wasted a silence on it.
But for a rogue card specifically, I think it's a bit weird, right? The fact that it's a 3/7, you know, like you're playing for the combo all the time, right? So I suppose rogues do have an awful lot of free spells.
Yep.
Or if they were to prep and then spell and then
I mean there's
backstab.
Yeah, I mean there's plenty of like stuff that they can combo to get
One sec.
to get that. So that's not a problem.
Turn 4, coin.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
That's your combo. So turn 4, you get a 6/7 on the board. Player concedes.
Yep.
Best case scenario.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is actually fucking horse shit. Oh god.
So yeah, that's pretty good card. I like that.
Hex.
And it's a common as well, which is just mental.
True, yeah.
Hex is so going in my
Yeah.
deck.
You're going to run out of hexes though. Because you're talking about hexing literally
spell,
everything.
Like 4 of them.
Okay, so another new card is an epic. This is a 4/2 for 3, Master of Ceremonies. Battle cry: if you have a minion with spell damage, gain +2/+2.
Pretty cool.
This
3 mana,
is going
6
to be amazing.
Didn't we chat about this briefly on Twitter?
Potentially.
Saying, oh no, we were chatting in Hearthstone, weren't we? And I said about having like Blood Mage Stalnos on the board.
I was thinking that.
Yeah, you have Blood Mage Stalnos on the board, and then you play this, and you have a 6/4.
And draw a card if you really want.
And draw a card as well.
Yeah, why not?
Might bring up some spell damage decks, which is pretty cool because they don't. Well, spell damage rarely gets used.
Yeah, it doesn't at the moment. Obviously, there's quite a few decks that run like Azure Drakes.
Yeah.
Probably more for
the
card draw. But you know, even comboed with an Azure Drake, that's still pretty nice.
It is, yeah.
For 3 mana, it has the same stats as a piloted Skycaller. So that's nice. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yep. Glad they got all the shit cards out of the way first, and they're getting all good cards out.
Yeah.
Okay. Another Druid card, a 2/1 for 2, Druid of the Sabre. Choose 1, charge, or +1/+1 and stealth.
Always +1/+1 stealth.
Yeah, a 3/2 with stealth is probably better than a 2/1 with charge.
Unless you're going for the win that turn.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Unless you need it that turn with like Savage Roar. Or
all
something.
you need is Emperor Thorathan to hit either Savage Roar, Force of Nature, or this, and you can play it all for 10 mana.
Wow.
That is fucking bullshit. So now the combo goes up to 18 damage. Sweet. Just what it needed.
Oh my god.
Shit the bed.
Yeah, just what it needed. More bull.
Fuck me, man. From an empty board as well.
Yeah.
You got to play around 18 damage.
Wow.
Oh my god. That is such horse shit.
GG, everyone.
Yeah.
Druids win.
Yeah, Druids win. But it's alright because Bumpy's going to play a shaman and just hex everything.
Just hex everything into oblivion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lightning
Red
bolt.
shock, yeah.
Well, not lightning bolt. Lightning storm. Like, I'll need like 6 of them.
Yep.
Please.
Alright, another epic card, a 4/4 for 4.
Fuck.
Crowd favourite.
It's going
Should
to
be
be
getting
Whenever
+4,
you play a
+4.
card with Battle Cry, gain +1/+1.
Should be +4/+4. 4/4 for 4.
Just to keep it the 4. 4.
4.
4.
All the 4s. 4 to 4.
Should have been called Thor. Thor favourite. 4 Thors.
Yes.
4 Thors. Walk into a 4. But I think this is going to be used an awful lot based on the new cards that came out today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
already-
I mean, there are a lot of cards with Battle Cry already,
Yeah.
so
There's a lot of good ones as well.
even if it's just like draw a card, you know.
Yeah.
Even if it's BGH.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
But just as the name suggests,
So, yeah,
this will
that'd
be a
be-
crowd favourite.
Nice.
Mm.
Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, up next is a warrior spell for 3 mana.
Because Control Warriors needed
Bash.
more help.
I know, right?
Yep. Deal 3 damage, gain 3 armor for 3 mana. That is awesome.
It's awful. I hate playing against Warriors. All that armor.
That is a really good card. You know, I really like that. There's not much else you can really say about it because it's just good because you're getting 3 damage and 3 armor.
Yeah.
So
For 3
yeah,
mana, that's so cheap.
They should have called it 3.
That's really cheap.
Yep.
And if you don't have any armor, you can still use your oh my god, what is it called?
Hero power?
Shield bash?
Oh, yeah.
Slam.
Shield slam?
Oh, shield slam.
That's-
Shield slam to do, which is 1 mana, and then you can use that to do 3 damage to something else.
Or 5 damage if you just armor up. 6 mana. You
Yeah.
just kill a 3 health minion and a 5 health one.
Yep. I really like that.
Without ever having
really
to
like
move from your perch.
Yep. Okay, so the next one we've got is a hunter card, a 1 mana 2/1 Brave Archer, which is obviously a reference to
I think this
the
is
film
yeah,
Brave.
This is going to be the Disney card, right?
Yeah, this is the Disney card.
The Disney
then.
card.
Inspire. If your hand is empty, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. So, I guess this is a face hunter card.
I
then?
thought that was a battle cry. Oh, fuck me.
It's stupid.
Oh, God.
Like, I don't like it.
So you play this with an empty hand. You do
Which hunters regularly
use your
have.
hero power to do 2 damage, and then it does another 2 damage.
Yeah, hunters do regularly have empty hands, but by the time that you're going to be playing this, right, by the time you're going to have your hand empty, we're going to be up around 6 or 7 mana, say, right? If this is the last card in your hand and you play it, right, and then use your hero ability, you've got, 3, 4, maybe even 5 mana remaining on your board with nothing to do with, right?
Still, if I need 4 damage, just with past taunt, then...
Yeah, but it's not likely that you're going to be in that kind of situation where you're going to be down to exactly 4 health or below by the time
I
you
am
get to 6 or 7
often
mana.
at that situation against
Really?
Hunter, clinging
only
onto
thing-
life.
The only thing I could think you could do is have Jeeves on the board at the same time.
Yeah, Jeeves is the perfect
So you
counter.
have Jeeves on the board, you play Brave Archer, you use your hero power,
Oh, God.
you end your turn.
Don't give
and
Cancer
then
more
Jeeves-
ideas.
And then Jeeves puts 3 more cards in your hand.
Oh.
Yeah,
Then that way it wouldn't be as bad.
Oh.
But yeah, whether you'd get to use the Brave Archer again for its special ability, I don't know.
you probably wouldn't.
It's gonna get up against mages. It's gonna get pinged.
It's going to die, yeah. But, it's a brave archer, it's not a smart archer.
That is very true. Very, very true. I like that. Okay.
Thank God it doesn't have stealth.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Okay. So, should we talk quickly about the new mechanic of Joust?
Go for it.
Yes.
Okay, so if you play a card that has Joust, or it's just referred to as a battle cry on most of the
Yeah,
cards.
find that pretty
But
annoying.
the idea between it is that both players reveal a minion card in their deck. And if the player who used a minion with a joust effect reveals a card that costs more mana than the other player, that player wins the joust and the effect will fire.
Yeah.
Which is just, it kind of makes my brain hurt a little bit thinking about
You
it.
don't want to play these cards against handlock at all.
No.
Yeah.
It just shuts your deck down completely
So-
if you're against the control.
Let's find one to Okay, so the Gadgetzan Jouster. Reveal a minion in each deck. If yours costs more, gain +1/+1.
What, they're gonna have to have a
And
wish.
this is a So Gadgetzan Jouster. No. You play the Gadgetzan Jouster,
And you pull a card
and
from
then
your deck.
you each reveal a minion in your deck.
Oh right. Oh yeah. Sorry. No. Yeah. Sorry.
And if your one costs more
Aye,
mana
I get it.
than theirs, then the Gadgetzan Jouster becomes a 2/3
Yeah.
for 1, which is great. But if your opponent's card costs more than yours, then the battle cry doesn't work, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So it's you play your
Super
card,
sucks.
then play a quick game of top trumps, then back to the game.
Yeah.
Basically. So in that respect, if you're going to be playing cards with that battle cry on it, you kind of want to have cards with high mana cost in your deck.
Well, the thing is, you don't need it to be
So
a high
that you
mana
always
cost.
win
You need it to
that
be higher than
joust.
your opponent's, right? So what it's going to
Yeah,
come
but
down to
having
is
high cost creatures means that you're almost guaranteed to do it.
it does, but you're never guaranteed to do it. I think that's key, right? The fact is that you're never going to be guaranteed to win every joust. It's going to be heavily RNG based, and all you can do is kind of try and stack the odds in your favor. So in order to do so, not only do you need to build your deck properly, but you also need to assess the deck you're playing against.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, so it's an interesting... it's not quite as easy to kind of play with as Inspire, because Inspire's kind of like, okay, so I play this card, when I use my hero power, this happens. It's not quite as straightforward as that. And I think we'll see some very interesting plays with cards that have this battle cry on. Because you're never going to know whether you're going to win or not until you're actually playing the card. So could be quite interesting to see how that works.
I'm going to go total balls to the wall
Okay.
with these cards.
Alright, so let's have a look. So we've got the Gadgetzan Jouster, as I mentioned. At 5 mana, we've got the Tuskar Jouster. And his battle cry, reveal a minion in each deck. If yours costs more, restore 7 health to the hero. So that's a paladin card.
That's really good
So
against.
it's a
face,
5/5 for 5. A 5/5 for 5, so it's a really solid body. And there's a chance that it can restore 7 health to your hero as well. So it's a bit like the card that paladins already have. The 5/6 for 7.
Of the Guardian of Kings.
It restores 6 health. Yes, that's the one. So it's a bit like that, only better if it wins the
Yeah,
joust.
it's not
Well,
much
the thing
better
is-
if you think about it. Because
Exactly.
you get a
Well,
5.
if it wins the
I suppose it's
joust,
7 mana, actually,
you get an
isn't it,
extra
one?
health. Yeah, the other one's 7 mana for 1 extra stat and 1 less health.
In terms of that
Whereas this
card,
is 1
though,
less
I think
stat and 1 more health.
I think playing that card on its own, regardless of whether or not the joust comes off, I think it's still good value. You know, I think it's fine. It's probably one of the more
Yeah.
balanced of the joust cards. You know,
Yeah. And then at 6 mana we've got the Master Jouster, which is a 5/6 for 6. Which is, again, isn't terrible. And that battle cry, if you reveal a minion in each deck, if yours costs more, you gain Taunt and Divine Shield.
awesome.
So that's pretty cool. Having a 5/6 with Taunt and Divine Shield would be not too shabby at all.
I think it's fantastic. It's a great card.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay, let's have a look at some of the other ones, because there's some of those that have got this similar effect. We've got the Armored Warhorse, which is a 5/3 for 4. Reveal a minion in each deck. If yours costs more, gain charge.
Yeah,
Which is very nice.
it's a bit light. you know, in terms of its body, it's a bit light, right? So
Yeah,
in that one you can't.
but then at 6 mana, you'd get a 6/2 with Divine Shield and Charge. And this is only 4 mana. And he does 1 less damage and has 1 more health.
Wait, what? Compared to which?
Argent Commander.
The Argent Commander has is a 6/2 with Divine Shield and Charge.
Yeah.
If this wins the joust, then it's a 5/3 with Charge.
But I
Argent
think there's
Commander
probably...
is 4/2 and 6 mana.
Yeah.
Oh, is it 4/2 and 6 mana? Oh, in that
this
case,
is
this
better.
makes it better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it, you know, with the Urgent Commander, you're obviously guaranteed the Div Shield and you're guaranteed the charge, right?
True.
So it's essentially an 8/4, or an 8/2 at least, right?
Yeah.
Whereas this is a 5/3 for 4, which is fine, right? If you get the charge off, because it's not going to stick around for too long with a 3 health body.
No, that's true.
Paladins have burst.
But then-
if this actually, if this goes off, Paladins actually may have some burst. You put
And
on.
if you look at it,
Yeah.
it's also a beast, right? So Hunters
God.
would be in there as well.
Yeah, Hunters could use it because it is a neutral card
If you put on
in that respect. So yeah,
that 1 mana +3 attack that Paladins have, and then the double attack, that's like
Yeah.
16 damage.
Was it Blessing of Might and Blessed Champion?
yeah,
Yeah. Pretty good.
yeah, not bad. And then the other one that they announced that has this is, I mean, I don't want to say I'm like a psychic or anything, or that I'm maybe a little bit clairvoyant, but it's the Argent Lance. And last week I was talking about lances as weapons.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which class is this for.
Looks like Paladin.
I'm going to assume it's for Paladin.
Looks Paladin.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
it is.
kind of yellow. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So, reveal a minion in each deck. If yours costs more, you get an extra durability on the weapon. So, for 2 mana, it's a 2/2, which isn't terrible. But you have the option of it being a 2/3. So, it's alright. I don't
not
know if
sure.
it will
No.
replace any of the other weapons.
No.
particularly.
That 2/3 that gives
No,
a minion taunt and divine shield. The other weapon that
Yeah,
Paladins have.
that's-
Can't remember what
yeah.
it's called. It's one that came
Yeah.
with GVG.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called either.
Coghammer?
But yeah,
But
is
that's-
it the Coghammer?
That don't really get played much. Yeah, it don't really get played much,
No.
and that's better.
True,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
And you don't have to roll
But-
dice.
I did call it. So I just wanted to put that out there.
I think something that we haven't really talked about, though, with regards to jousting, is the fact that you get to see, and it's something that Vin pointed out on Twitter before we came in,
That is
is
true.
that, you know,
Yep.
you get to see your opponent's cards. You know?
Yeah, you do get to see, but then they get to see yours.
Yeah. And it's a massive downside and a massive upside as well.
Yeah.
But again, it kind of comes
Yeah.
into what I was talking about earlier, in the sense that it gives you an opportunity to make a more educated decision as to the deck you're playing against, and whether or not you want to, you know, roll the dice and play some more joust cards. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so let's take a look at a new legendary card that they've announced. Gormok the Impaler. Now, Gormok, if I remember rightly, was one of the bosses in the arena raid. He's a 4/4 for 4, so meh.
Yeah.
But the battle cry,
He's got all
if
the
you have
fours.
at least 4 other minions, he does have all the 4s. Maybe he should have been called Formok.
Formock the Impaler.
So his battle cry, if you have at least 4 minions, he deals 4 damage. He should have been called Formok.
Cool. I enjoy that.
So I guess that's that. I guess that works in the same way as like the fire elemental,
Yeah.
the 3 damage target level thing. So I guess in aggro decks that's going to be pretty awesome.
No, not really.
Like,
If you've got an aggro
Huh?
deck, you can have cheap minions. So you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, I
What?
thought it was the fucking joust again. Jesus, it's confusing me as this shit.
No,
Yeah,
I'm talking
yeah.
about
No,
I'm
it's 'cause-
talking about
I know,
Formok.
because it's got battle cries. I was just like imagining it had the fucking joust text on it for some reason.
right. Yeah. No.
I'm just.
So you play this
massive
in
piece of
a
shit.
zoo
Never mind.
rush aggro deck. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's not that bad. Jeez.
Poor Bumpy.
So you're playing as maybe I don't know. You're playing as a warlock or whatever, and you've got a whole bunch of minions out already. You can use Gormok to then do 4 damage to whatever your opponent's just put on the board.
That's
If you
it's
can-
really fucking powerful.
To keep a bit of board control.
I might put that in priest.
Or maybe they put out a taunt. Maybe they put out like a sludge belcher or something. You can do 4 damage to it and then run like an imp or something into it.
Well, if you've
Or
got
a guy.
Speaking of imps, right? If you've got Implosion, it works quite well with that potentially.
Yeah.
Deal
Also,
with a giant.
Muster for Battle, potentially well with that. You know. So there's options there for it. I just don't see it getting a lot of play.
I reckon.
I
I
don't
reckon
know.
this is really strong.
I think you'll see a lot of this in aggro decks. I mean, think about it. As a hunter player, hello,
Yeah.
I didn't think.
I'm not sure
three-
an average
what's-
hunter player though. Let's just set
three
that aside.
3 mana, unleash the hounds.
Yeah.
If your opponent's got like 4 minions on the board, unleash the hounds, Gormok the Impaler, bam.
When I thought this was Joust, I thought it was balanced.
Really?
But now it's totally not at all. 4 mana for 4 damage. Like
Four
you're
more-
paying 0 mana to deal 4 damage.
Yeah. True. Yeah.
That's a good card. I like Formok. And he shall forever
Be known as
Formok.
Formok. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. A Shaman card. For 2 mana, draw 2 cards with an overload of 2.
Yay and boo.
4 mana, Arcane Intellect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it fucks up your next turn as well.
Yep.
But as Vin was saying, because because Vin couldn't be with us today, he has kind of just bombarded our Twitter feeds with stuff about all these new cards. I'm pretty sure he said like if you use what did he say? He says, I don't like ancestral knowledge. Compared to arcane intellect, you're paying more for less. Though unbound elemental might seem a bit more play if lava shock is involved. So that could be quite cool.
That's true.
So, was it unbound elemental was what, 3 mana?
Yep.
I think.
Yeah,
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So you play that turn 3, then turn 4, you ancestral knowledge, gain 2 cards, buff your unbound elemental, and then use the lava shock to then get rid of your overload and do 2 damage to something.
Yeah, but I think what's important to realise about this as well, though, is that we're not seeing an awful lot of unbound elemental play at the moment, even though lava shock is already a thing. You know what I mean? And
There's
still
so
a lot
much
more-
overload already.
Exactly. There's so much overload already.
But there
It's
isn't
not,
any
probably
card
not going
draw.
to change the meta.
I think the
True.
card draw might have a chance at actually improving Shaman deck because all they've got so far is Mana Side Totem, which sucks dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get 1 card
It
off
it
most
draws
of the time.
Yeah, 1 card out of 3 mana. It's, you know, if your opponent is stupid enough to leave it alive, then
It's good.
you know that's cool. But it's not reliable. You can't rely on it to draw more than 1 card. Whereas this is a guaranteed 2 cards. So I don't know. I mean, maybe we'll see some more cards that have some kind of interaction with overload.
Hopefully.
Because at the moment it is literally just unbound elemental. Really,
Deal
isn't it?
damage equal to overload. Ooh.
Yeah, something like that would be very cool.
Wow.
That would be very cool.
Spam all
Wow.
your spells and then just spam a bigger spell next turn. For like 1 mana
Yeah.
or something,
That's
10 damage or 9 damage or some shit.
That,
And then they drop a Lotheb, and then you're like, oh, I can't.
Yeah.
that's the thing, though. How would you balance that, though? You know, like how much would that spell cost? Like, I suppose in order to get the most out of it, it would need to be relatively low cost.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then if you're playing against a shaman and they would to suddenly just spam all this stuff and just completely overload themselves, then you're going to be like, right, okay, this is obviously going to happen next turn.
Yeah.
All right, I think it could be okay. I think it could be okay. It is guaranteed 2 cards for 2 mana, so if you can get rid of the overload straight afterwards, I think it could be worth it. But we'll see. Alright, so let's have a look at another warrior card. For 2 mana, Bolster. Give your taunt minions +2/+2.
Interesting. It's going to play into King's Defender, right? And how that works.
I suppose so.
You know, but again, I don't see King's Defender getting much play, and as a result, I don't see Bolster getting much play.
No, well, Vin was saying that Bolster will make Annoyatron doubly so.
Yeah.
A mech warrior becomes more viable as a result.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe.
think that 2 cards are going to make an entire deck. You know what I mean?
No, but I mean it's a 2 mana thing, so you can play this fairly early.
I need to go now.
And Annoyatron's quite annoying.
I need to go now.
Yes.
Oh,
You're
really?
not looking at chat. I was trying to do it discreetly.
Oh, okay. Okay. Grayson, you still okay to just chat about these last few cards?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
See? Yeah. Bye.
Sorry, All right, Bumpy. Thank you for joining us.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll speak to you very
Bye,
soon.
viewers.
Bye, Bumps.
See ya.
Bye.
Alright, he's gone. Okay. Good, we can talk about him behind his back.
Sweet. I hate that Bumpy guy.
As if we would do such a thing. Alright, so Bolster, yeah, I unless there's more cards for warriors that interact with taunt stuff, I'm still not convinced that that's going to be worth it.
No, I don't think so either.
Okay. A rogue card. We haven't seen many of those.
No, not at all, really. Well,
No.
we'll get to
And I
another
think
one,
rogues need a bit of love, but...
but- Absolutely.
Right. For 3 mana, Burgle. Add 2 random class cards to your hand from your opponent's class.
It's super interesting.
So this is like Nefarian's special effect.
It's not, though, right? Because Nefarian's special effect is 2 spells.
Oh yeah.
This is 2 random class cards.
This is just class cards.
Yes.
So you could literally get anything from that paladin or whatever you're facing has.
As long as it's their class card, you can get one of them.
Wow. So that could include weapons.
Yeah.
That could include class legendaries, spells, literally anything.
And the thing about the class pool is that it's substantially smaller than, you know, obviously the neutral pool, right? So your odds of getting something quite good are quite good.
Yeah. Yes.
You know?
Yeah. I think you'll see, especially as it's a spell, although 3 mana is that kind of awkward
It is.
number for making combos.
Yeah, because like
and you won't.
if you're going to put it onto
Fortunately, you don't have to combo into it, but yeah, it's going to be difficult to make that play this and use it for like a combo. I don't think that's going to happen, sadly.
but
I like that idea.
Yeah.
I like that idea. That could be very cool.
like a thought steal, but it doesn't have to be in your opponent's hand, you know?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, no, yeah. I guess it doesn't even have to be in your opponent's deck.
Exactly, yeah.
So I mean, you could be playing against like a handlock that maybe doesn't run Mal'Ganis,
Yeah,
and you could get Mal'Ganis.
absolutely.
You could get 2 Mal'Ganis.
You could get 2 Mal'Ganis, that's right. The only thing that
that's
it
pretty
doesn't
fun.
do, though...
I like that.
The thing about it, though, is that it doesn't
Yeah,
reduce the cost, right? Which would make it mad OP, you know?
Yeah, Vin said he likes it. It's cheaper, like a cheaper Nefarian. Though I would not play it on curve. It's like a cheap sprint. So
Yeah, actually. Except Sprint only draws from your
Yeah.
hand, or your deck, like.
yeah. So yeah, I like it. I think Burgle's good.
Yeah.
Alright. A 2/4 for 1 injured Kvaldir, which is a bit like the injured Blade Master, and this one has it's the same battle cry, so this deals 3 damage to itself,
Yeah, like...
which reduces it to a 2/1.
The only thing that I think about this card, when I've been looking at it, is Priest all the way. Right?
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
similar to Injured Blade Master, it's a big Priest card.
Yeah.
It's going to be early out the gates. Turn 1, play this. Turn 2, heal this. Turn 3, I don't know, Power Word Shield or whatever.
Or you wait till turn 3 and play this and heal it straight away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you obviously leaving it on 1 health leaves it open to virtually everything.
Well, against mages especially, it's going to be very dangerous.
Yeah.
But, you know, depending on if you go first, well, even then you get coin. Yeah.
Vin was saying in a warrior deck makes Rampage more viable in the early game.
Oh, yeah. It does.
But it does also make Circle of Healing more value when you're playing it in a priest deck. If you're playing it with the Blade Master as well.
Yeah. That would
so
work,
yeah.
Again, it's not a new effect. It's an effect we've seen before. It'll just be interesting to see how it's played differently.
Yes, because obviously it's a lot. Yeah, a lot. Like Injured Blade Master on turn 3, it's still a 4/3 for 3, which is fairly good, and not too dissimilar to a lot of other 4-cost creatures or 3-cost creatures.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it could be quite useful. How much is Rampage? Is it 3 mana?
That's a good question.
And it gives a 3/3.
Let's take a look.
I think it's 3 mana, and it gives you a damaged or injured minion.
+3/+3.
+3/+3.
It's 2 mana.
Oh, it's 2 mana.
It's 2 mana.
So Injured Kveldir turn 1,
Turn 2.
Rampage turn 2, making it a 5/4.
5/4 on turn 2, which can then attack immediately.
Ow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be very nice. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, well, like
Cool.
the Dickens.
Yep. It's an interesting card. I think that'll be quite interesting to see how that gets played. But I like that idea. All right, moving on. We got another neutral card, Muckla's Champion, which is what looks to be like a gorilla on a hippo.
It's adorable, is what it is.
From the, which is pretty funny.
Little bamboo lance.
It's a 4/3. Oh yeah, it's bamboo lance. Yeah. 4/3 for 5, which is not all that great. But when you use your hero power, it gives your other minions +1/+1, which is huge.
It is.
Absolutely huge.
Because, and it's not just huge because it's a gorilla on a hippo.
No.
It's going to be a really good hunter card because it's a beast as well.
Oh yeah. So it is.
And you know, hunters use their hero power an awful lot. You know, if it's going to be a face hunter, there's going to be an awful lot of minions on the board. And if you can play this and use your hero power in the same turn, that's a game winner.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yep.
I like it. I like it.
Did you see it being
the stats alone are a bit rubbish,
there.
but yeah, that ability. Whew. I mean, even if you've only got like Unleash the Hounds, it still makes your Unleash the Hounds do 2 damage instead of 1 damage.
Thing is, though,
so
it's actually the same cost as a Stormwind Champion in order to have this on the board and the effect.
Oh, I see. Right, yeah.
Except it's not lasting.
Yeah, and stacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in many ways, it's actually
probably
better than the Stormwind Champion.
Yeah.
Because if you kill the Stormwind Champion, and the effect goes away.
True. Yeah.
You kill the Muckla's Champion, and the effect is already there. It's a permanent effect. You then have to silence everything else.
Yeah.
On the board for it to have all gone away. So, yeah, Muckla's Champion's really good.
Yeah, it is.
Really good.
Gonna play the shit out of that.
I wonder if there's like an interaction if you play it with Muckler.
Oh my god.
With King Muckler. That would be very cool if there was like a little...
Like if he rides in and he's like, "Behold, my champion!" And he's like, "For Muckler!"
Yeah.
Or some shit like that.
Yeah. That'd be cool. So we've got 2 legendaries left to chat about. Don't think... I'm just going to refresh this page that I'm looking at in case there's anything else that's...
No, there is, yeah. There's 2 new ones since then.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, let's talk about the ones that we've got here. Okay. So we've got a neutral... got a neutral card, the Skeleton Knight. which is a 7/4 for 6. This is actually a joust.
A death rattle.
But it's a joust death rattle rather than a joust battle cry. So when this dies, it reveals a minion in the deck, and if yours costs more, it returns this card to your hand. So it's a little similar to the death rattle that
Malorn has.
Malorn goes back into your deck, whereas this will go back into your hand.
Which is substantially better.
Yeah, and it's a death rattle, which means it will combo with a whole bunch of other things like
Baron Rivendare. Get 2 of them.
Baron Rivendare. Yes.
Yeah. That's good.
And could be quite nice with a Kel'Thuzad as well.
But the thing is...
Because, obviously, Kel'Thuzad will resurrect it, and you'll also have one in your hand.
Oh, yeah. But, just thinking there, if Rivendare triggers off of that, then... Does it have to do
it puts
the
2
joust
Skeleton
twice?
Knights in your hand. No. No, I don't...
Because it makes your... It
don't know,
triggers
maybe.
the death rattle twice. And the death rattle here is the joust.
Maybe? Maybe. I don't know.
Interesting.
And that's something we'd have to try out.
Yeah.
And see how that works.
Cool.
I'd like to think that it would just do the joust once, and then you get 2 of the cards in your hand. But, yeah, you raise an interesting point. I don't know if that would... I don't know how that would
I
work.
look forward to testing that one out.
Yeah, it's good. Okay. I'm just going to save these so that I've got them in my hand. I knew that Anubarak was going to be one of the cards.
Oh, like since Anubra can?
Well, no, it's just when I saw the picture of it,
yeah.
I knew what it was going to be. Playing WoW, Anubarak was like the first boss I think my raid guild did in Naxxramas when we went into Wrath of the Lich King. So it's a 9 mana legendary, which is an 8/4. Which is that the same as Rend Blackhand? Rend Blackhand's not 9 mana though, is he?
He's 7/4, isn't he? And he takes out a legendary.
No, he's 8/4.
Is he 8/4?
I'm pretty sure he's 8/4. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is.
Okay.
Okay, so the death rattle from this returns this to your hand and summons a 4/4 Nerubian.
Yeah.
So Anubarak goes back into your hand, and a 4/4 Nerubian goes onto the board in its place, basically.
Anubarak's very expensive, though. Right?
He is very expensive.
So the fact that he goes back to your hand is almost irrelevant. Right? Just in terms of a viability and a flow kind of situation, right? I mean, the fact that it leaves a minion behind is nice, but you're probably not going to play this again next turn, based on how your opponent goes. You know what I mean?
It is a rogue card as well.
Oh, yeah. Although, how are you going to make it cheaper? You know?
See, I was thinking...
Based
I was
on
thinking
whatever
at
rogue
first
has
that it
available
was...
to them, you're not going to be able to make it cheaper.
No, I was thinking at first that it was just a neutral and that anyone could use it, and I was thinking, oh yeah, in Druid decks you could innovate this and play this on turn 7, and then when it dies and goes back into your hand, you can play it again on turn 9. But it's not, it's a rogue card.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Like, it's nice to see the rogues getting some cards, but I've been underwhelmed by what I've seen for the cards in terms of synergies so far. I mean, again, there's 130 cards. We haven't revealed probably a third of them. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how they go. But so far, rogues aren't getting much love so far.
No. Okay, and then we've got another druid card. A legendary druid card. Aviana. This is a weird card. So, it's 9 mana, 5/5, which is awful. But all your minions will cost 1.
And that is awesome.
Yes. Because when I first glanced at it while we were still talking about the other card, I thought it meant 1 less.
Nope.
But it's not. It's your minions will cost 1. So you know what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
Do you remember? I think it was the very first of these podcasts we did, and I showed you my legendary druid deck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
That would be very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it would.
So, especially if you keep both of your innovates,
Oh shit.
because you can play Aviana on turn 9. Leaves you we'll say turn 10. So you play Aviana, you've still got 1 mana left to spend, right? So I don't know. Let's play Kel'Thuzad, right?
Yep.
Now your opponent has that choice of do you kill Aviana
Yeah.
or do you kill
Kel'Thuzad.
And it's like you have to kind of kill Kel'Thuzad
Or else Aviana.
because
will keep
otherwise
coming
Aviana
back.
is just going to come back. All right, but if you've still got your innovates, it means you can. If you use both innovates, you've then got 4 mana to play 4 other things.
5 if it's turned
So.
on. Or sorry, 4. So that's right, because you've already played it.
Yes.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, at that point, your opponent's going to concede because you could literally play anything you want. I mean, you could play two faceless manipulators on Kel'Thuzad, giving you 3 Kel'Thuzads. Game over.
You could do it on. You could even play 1 on Kel'Thuzad, 1 on Aviana, or even take Kel'Thuzad out of the situation. If you have a faceless manipulator and play 1 on Aviana, then your opponent has to deal with 2 Avianas. Then, in which case you still get the minion cost. Then.
But 5 mana, 5 health, isn't going to be that difficult to get rid of.
No,
for a lot of classes.
It won't. But 10 health is still substantial. It's going to require you to have.
a
board control.
couple of fireballs, and they're gone.
Yeah, but that's 12 mana.
Not fireballs. That's for their 4 mana each.
Fireballs? Are they?
Fireballs.
Shit, they're 4 mana and they're 6 damage. Sorry, yeah.
6 damage, yeah. So 2 fireballs and both your Avianas are gone.
True.
Which is why I think if you're going to play Aviana and you're going to play it in that way, then you want to have Kel'Thuzad as your turn, your extra 1 cost in your turn 10.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's sneaky and underhanded, and I love it.
So I mean, if you were going to go for that kind of deck, you'd need like a whole bunch of taunts and like removal spells and stuff like that to gain control, so that the game went on long enough so that when you get to that point, you've got some decent minions to put out.
You can essentially play face hunter at that point.
I mean, at that point, you could be playing like a hand druid, because you could be putting out giants because they're only going to cost 1. You could put out any legendary that you want because it's only going to cost 1.
You can play 10 legendaries.
You might.
The
following turn, you could play 10 really big creatures. Yeah.
That's insane.
Except you've only got room for 7 on the board. So.
Oh yeah, but you can just push some to one side and there's like, lads, got some more boys.
Yeah, so I think that could be really strong.
It's insane. Insane.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so I think that's all of the cards.
There's one left. There's one left and he's awesome.
Is there?
Yeah. Eadric the Pure.
Oh, did I not mention him?
No, we didn't cover Eadric.
Oh, I didn't. No, I'm sorry. So, a Paladin Legendary, a 7 mana 3/7. Is that weird stat line again?
Yeah,
the
true.
3/7.
Yeah.
Eadric the Pure, who was, I think, he was one of the bosses in the 5-man dungeon, if I remember rightly. And his battle cry is to change all enemy minions' attack to 1.
Awesome.
Which is, yeah, that's incredible.
It's like,
I mean, even if your opponent has like a full board of minions, and you're like, oh god, whatever am I going to do? I've clearly lost this game. It's like, oh, top deck Eadric the Pure, and then suddenly the 20 or so damage that was on the board is now just 7 damage on the board.
Awesome. I love it. It's like,
yeah, and you combo. You can combo that eventually with like stampeding Kodos to kill stuff on the board.
I didn't think of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Stampeding Kodo is like, what, 5 mana? So you wouldn't be able to play it at the same turn.
Yeah. Or even better, like you could just consecrate. Oh, sorry, not consecrate. That wouldn't work.
No.
It's attack, yeah. Yeah, if I'd stopped and thought about that for a second, I would have gotten that right.
Yeah. If it was if it was like a oh man, what is equality type thing, then that would be super overpowered.
Yeah. So this is essentially humility, isn't it? It's humility effect, yeah.
Yeah, or like the
Outdoor Peacekeeper and
the
steroids.
3/3s. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's awesome. Really like Edric. I think it's really good. And again, good to see the Paladins getting some love.
Yeah, Vin says that only Edric stands out to me as a particular clever minion to play, aside from the Kavald, the injured Kavaldir. This is the others rely on the joust mechanic but have solid stats for their cost. So yeah, I mean, for the ones that have the joust, the stats on them aren't necessarily bad,
but they can be better.
But yeah. I mean, the reason you would pick them over other cards is for that joust and the fact that they could be a lot better.
It's potential as opposed to what it currently is.
Yeah,
you know?
there's a lot of this kind of randomness that's coming into the game a lot more now.
A new Randuin Rin deck coming up.
Yeah, maybe.
Love some.
We haven't seen many priest cards though.
Yeah, true enough.
That's another thing we haven't really seen many of. I think there's a priest. The card vote is on the priest or warrior card.
Oh.
At the moment.
That'll be interesting.
But yeah, there's not. I haven't really seen many. We've seen the Holy Champion or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I can't remember what it's called now. But I think that's the only priest card.
Let's see here.
I'm desperately trying to find one that because there was a priest card up for vote, but it
Holy
lost
Champion
the vote,
is the only one
and the warlock won instead. Yeah, Holy Champion. That's the only one that's been announced so far. I mean, there's cards that I thought would be priest cards, like the Colosseum Manager. I thought was going to be a priest card, but it's just a neutral. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's just that.
Not many priest cards so far. So it'd be interesting to see what we get with that. Yeah. So I think there are some really good cards that have been announced so far. Some really strong cards. Some very interesting mechanics. With the whole joust system and the inspire system. We shall see once the rest of the cards are available. We shall see before I pass judgment onto whether these are good or not. I'm quietly reserved. I think some of the cards will be used a lot, and I think some of them won't probably be used at all.
Yeah, but we've seen that in the previous expansion.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, there's cards that hardly ever get used.
Yeah, like Explosive Sheep. Like, who would ever use an Explosive Sheep? Except me. But it's one of those things. It's going to be a learning curve, and it's going to affect the meta for quite a bit.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Well, that's all good in the hood, as they say. Do they say that?
We do.
Okay, good.
We say it in the hood.
That's good.
Generally.
All right. Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. We shall have to speak again about more stuff to do with Hearthstone when I come back from Bloodstock. Hopefully, Bumpy will be able to stick around for a bit longer, and hopefully, maybe even get Vin in again, because he comes out with some like some of the stuff that he says. Yeah. Doesn't make any sense to me until he starts explaining it, and then I'm like,
then
okay,
it just
that
clicks
actually makes sense.
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I still don't agree with his Nomagan infantry. he likes that card, and I think it's garbage. But whatever.
I can see its use, but you know, I've got a weird playstyle as well.
Yeah, not as weird as Vin.
No, certainly not. No. I don't think anyone was disputing that here, Matt. All right.
No. All right. Thanks very much for watching, peeps. We will see you in a week or so, maybe. We'll see. Thanks very much for watching, though, and we'll see you again very soon. Maybe the cards will even have been released. Maybe the whole expansion will have been released by the time we speak again. Who knows?
Fingers crossed.
Although not too tightly, because I don't want it to release while I'm away.
Yes.
I kind of want to wait for it to come release when I get back.
I'm gonna open that shit on stream.
Oh,
like 50 packs, boom, straight through on stream.
Oh. Well, maybe I'll open mine as part of a podcast.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. All right. Thank you very much for joining me. We'll see you next time, peeps.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.